All right, let's turn now to weather. Betsy, thank you.
It's been a nice afternoon, hasn't it?
That's it.
I can't help but think like backyard Olympics. This is a great time to get out and do a little bit of exploring in the backyard with the kids. Over the next few hours, look at this. Temperatures fading back into the low 60s. It has just been picture perfect today. These are the days that you want to bottle up and just stash somewhere and uncork it come February when we are really in the dog days of winter rather than these dog days of summer now that Sirius, the dog star, is in the sky. So there you see the temperatures in the 60s. There's a look at the satellite and the radar. Fair weather cumulus clouds have been visiting areas farther south of Cleveland. The lake shadow, the cool influence of the lake helping to prohibit that upgrowth of the little fair weather cumulus clouds. So we have nothing but clear skies here in downtown Cleveland. Tomorrow and the next couple days, we'll probably have more of these fair weather clouds popping up as we get into the heat of the day. But for today, there's just not a lot of heat to talk about. Temperatures have been in the 70s. We are below average at this point. It's a nice, refreshing change than what we've been having, gosh, out to the west, where temperatures in the last week have been 100+ degrees. Even Pierre at 90 degrees is thrilled because remember last week they were 105 with those heat indices in the teens, 100 teens. The heat is going to build once again out here to the west, and gradually as we go through the week, it will begin to shift eastward. Really, the whole thing that's been holding all of summery weather up is the cool air that is sitting over New England. This has been a trough in the jet stream that has just been very persistent. They've not had tons and tons of terrible weather, but it's just been very persistent cool weather. That's also helped to fire up all that heat out in the plain states. Fair weather cumulus resulted in a few pop-up showers in central portions of Wisconsin and Minnesota. You know the weather's good when I'm talking about pop-up showers in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Guys, I don't have a lot to talk about. They said 315 for weather today, and I was like, whoa, I'm gonna have to throw some jokes in here or something because we really just don't have tons going on as far as our local forecast goes. But the same as we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, the heat in the west, the cool in the east, how is that all going to play out? Because we've been kind of on the dividing line of all of that. Well, the jet stream is the big guiding influence in the atmosphere. Basically, all the weather systems follow along with this. It's also a pretty good indicator of where the cool air is versus the warmer air. Watch how we go in the week ahead. The cool air is finally going to start to lift out. It's going to take its sweet time in doing so, but once it finally does, we get to midweek, then you can kind of see everything begins to shift. And once the reds and the oranges start to come back our way, as we especially head through the weekend, that's an indication that much warmer air is going to return. And indeed, it's going to start feeling a lot more like summer around here very soon. Now, with the heat will also come the humidity. That's kind of the bad part. But when we start talking about the dew points in the 70s, that's when it feels gross outside. We're not going to get there. The humidity will be climbing, but it's all going to be in check, and it should all be relative to all that heat that's going to be coming in too. Here's a look at your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. 80, sunny, pleasant for tomorrow. A lot of people think that this is absolutely the perfect weather. 80 degrees, mostly sunny skies, just a few fair weather cumulus clouds popping up farther south. I don't know what's going to happen in Wisconsin and Minnesota tomorrow. Union Home Mortgage forecast for us, though, you can definitely see the trend happening here. That warming influence is coming. We do have a few shower chances, a little pop-ups on Wednesday, but then dry weather Thursday and Friday. Late Saturday, we may have a few isolated showers that begin to pop up, but then it's back to sunshine, high clouds as all of that heat begins to shift east. Then we'll settle into a much warmer pattern late weekend and into next week. Russ?
Great to see that seventh day has not changed a lot in the last few minutes.
There's a little preview there.
Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good. All right, Betsy. Thank you.